morning, everyone, and welcome to day 3 of our Disney Vero Beach vacation. We are up early today because we are heading down to the beach to go meet the turtle conservation people once again to see if there are any baby turtles have been hatched. The other thing that's interesting about today is the last day my parents and my little sister are here. And also today we are moving from a one-bedroom villa back to one of the studios in the inn, so you get to see what that looks like. So if you haven't done so, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, and comment down below, have you ever seen the turtles at Vero Beach? I love walking out onto the pier right here, especially with the sunrise every morning. It's just very picturesque. You can see there's the conservation people. They're currently riding up and down the beach right now. They're actually checking some of the nests to see if any of them were undone overnight. Oh.
Hi, buddy.
Wow. Oop.
Oh. Right on the back.
Oh no. He's like, I'm falling over. Please let me back up. Okay.
Sea turtle hatchlings, only 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood for reproduction, which is 25 to 30 years. So they have a whole lot of, they gotta survive the nest for 2 months, and then they gotta get out. And especially if you look, this is all the way up in the dune, how far away the water is. So the further they are away from the water, the more chance there is that something's gonna grab them. We have a lot of birds, crabs, and then once they get in the water, they have to go out several miles. But that is, sea turtles come back to the beach they were laid on. So males, they come back to the same beach. Males will not come back out of the water, but they do breed right offshore. And all the females come back to the same beach that they were hatched on. It may not be the exact same spot, but it's in the general area. So that is why we don't ever put sea turtles directly in the water that we find. We need to give their little muscles a chance to warm up because they have to make that really long swim once they get out there, but also giving them that time to walk. They're just fascinating. They're doing something with the magnetic pole, walking, they're able to imprint, and that's how they know to come back to the same beach that they were hatched on.
Oh, we're going to see a release of a baby turtle. Oh.
They are small. It's not going to be a quick thing. I am going to help you a little bit. Come on, dude.
There you go. Oh my god, look how little he is.
This is still enough feed for them to get information, but just imagine the rest of them, they had to come all the way out there and come all the way this way.
Those poor babies.
I think he's gonna get him. That one's gonna get him. So that was a successful trip out here because we got to see them doing an inventory of the nest, which means it means that the nest has what they've said hatch, and what they do then is they wait 3 days to come back out and they start digging up. So then they count how many were hatched, how many didn't hatch, and if there's any turtles still needing assistance getting out. Just like what we saw this morning, they had the one little guy who couldn't quite make it out of the sand. They were able to help him out. They put him down still a good distance away from the water, let him go into the ocean. They said in that cluster of eggs, they had 48 hatched, but quite a lot didn't hatch. But they said that's quite normal with all the sea turtle nests. Not every one of them is going to hatch. That's why they like to count. They like to get an idea how many did count, how many did hatch, and how many didn't hatch, and if there's any that need assistance. Because they said if they find any little like baby turtles that need some extra rest, they'll end up taking them in and help them out a little bit before releasing them to go into the wild to try to go to the feeding grounds that are over 4 miles offshore. If you come into Wind Wave and Market, this is where the breakfast, I showed you guys the breakfast menu yesterday, but some of the things you can grab and go. They have an apple muffin, a blueberry muffin, they have a double chocolate muffin, an orange pineapple creamsicle, bread pudding, They got some whoopie pies, chocolate salted cookie cupcakes, s'mores cupcake, Dole Whip cupcake, and strawberry cheesecake cupcakes. And then, if you're interested, they do have a pin board right here that they actually did just replenish, so we ended up trading with that. And then if you want any like pool toys or anything, they do sell some of that stuff in here. They sell some sunscreen, some aloe, stuff like that that you may need. And then if you have a refillable cup, you actually fill up at that spot right there. And the refillable cup's good for coffee, soda, and hot chocolate. All right, one last look around the room. Because like I said, we are moving from a 1-bedroom, which is what this is. So this is what that chair looks like when it's pulled out. Never got a video of the Murphy bed pulled out. But one of the nice things is that if you're staying here, or really at any resort, is that you can ask for the bellhop service to pick up your stuff. And then when your room is ready for the next room, they'll pick it up. And then they'll deliver it to that room. And if you have stuff that needs to be refrigerated and stuff, they actually will keep it. So one last quick look. Don't think we'll have this big of a bed in the new one because it's going to be a studio space. So, all the sand from the beach yesterday. So, alright, we're going to head on down. We got to go check in for the new room and then head to the pool for some poolside trivia. I always like walking by this way because this is right down towards Wind and Wade's grill. So this is a sit-down location. And they always put up like really cool little knickknacks like this little ship right here. And everything else. Kind of see what their special will be for... I think this was last night's special. But you can see their normal menus right there. Kind of hard to see it. But then it's kind of nice because you can come right out here. And you got a little extra AC before going back out into the heat of the day. So now we switched over to the GoPro and I have to go run this stuff down to the beach to my parents. And then I'm also going to check in with Tino, the guy who runs all the equipment rental, because I want to see if he has the double kayak available or if I could maybe potentially use the single kayak today and try that out. But I got to see how the waves are first, so we got to go over there and do that really quickly. But you definitely know I've gone to be outside mode because I've got the long wicking shirt on and I've got my new DVC hat that I am very pleased about. But also I do love walking through this and then coming out onto the beach. Like, this is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. Waves are a little bigger today, but you can see right down there where those little Mickey ears are. That's where my parents have set up for the day. Oh, looks like he comes at 11 and he's not here yet, so we'll have to see if he's here a little bit later. Maybe see if we can try to rent some equipment or try to use the kayak like he was telling us earlier. So, but they do offer body boards, which are for $10 to rent, so not a bad price. A little bit rougher on the waves today, which actually might be good to like rent like one of their body boards. Be kind of fun to do that, so maybe I may rent one of the body boards. See how Caleb thinks that, because, or you just swim and you enjoy the waves. Because you can use like body surf and everything if the waves are big enough. Like that right there, that wave right there, that's a good wave. Well, learned something new today is that if you want to rent a boogie board through Disney, they cannot rent them out while there is a red flag, which means very rough conditions. If it goes back to yellow, they could sell it, but it's like kind of sucks because it's like prime waves today. So, oh well, and Tito left as soon as it turned to a red flag, so he pieced out because of that. I mean, the waves are decently sized today, but I mean, I didn't think they were that bad. I will give it credit, the waves are pretty rough today. I mean, there's one about to break right here, so. Oh! Lord, here goes another one. See's about to break. Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh, you have a big one. Oh! Oh, this is gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt. This one's So we're at a really good spot because you're right before all the waves crash. Because if you're like maybe like 3 feet forward, we would just be getting hit by waves. But you can kind of see the wave coming in. Like there's a good wave coming soon.
Oh yeah.
You see it? It's as it gets closer, it's gonna get bigger. Yeah. See, look at it. Look at it. Rise, 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 and then up and over, and then you'll see it crash right behind it. I'm gonna do All right, so it's about 12:50. We're gonna go ahead and head back up to the pool space and go get some lunch, get some liquids in, some Powerade with our cups, and then probably hang out in the pool for just a little bit longer. Not saying we won't come back to the beach, but I really wanted to have a. Kayla won't come back to the beach. She definitely got this. She definitely feels a little nauseous from all the waves. So, which is funny because we were talking about how we've been on numerous cruises, and outside of the first cruise, honestly, it's never been that. I think it's because when you're on a ship, you don't feel it as much. When you're out there and you're being hit by every wave, it can affect your stomach a little bit. So, like I said, I got Wind and Waves Market, which is the quick service. And Kayla got this is the kids meal chicken strip. 2 chicken strips with some fries, a drink, and some grapes. About like $8.50. And then I got the buffalo chicken strips with french fries. So it's like my tried and true. I always like this meal whenever we come here. All right, so it looks like our room in the inn is ready. And it sounds like we actually ended up getting a good room based on what people are saying on like the Facebook group for Vero Beach. So be interesting. We're on the 4th level, which is perfect. Pool/ocean view. It's like what, 2408? So we're not like super close to the lobby, but like we have a really good view of everything. So I'm excited to check it out. And also, didn't all the inn rooms get redone? Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting to see how the rooms look different compared to last time we were here. So this time we're on the very top floor. I do love the lobby space. So last time we came, we were on the 3rd. This time, I think it's 2408. I think it's 2408 because the CS is 2404. Oh, it is? Okay. So we're gonna go see if we can find the room. Oh, wow. We have to go to the right. Then to the left. Down this little hallway. Got some windows to look out. Oh yeah, there's 2406, so we're off to the left. There's 2407, designed weirdly. Ooh, 2408. Oh, walking right on. Oh, look, they already dropped off all our stuff. Oh, look, they even hung it up. Yeah, they hung up our bags. It's the kind of room we're in. It's a little bit bigger room. So it's got the double beds. Oh, they've dropped off all of our stuff already when it was ready, pretty much. It's weird because it has this weird slanted wall. Better drop that AC as low as it can go. Nice little seating area. You said at my left. Wow. And then, look at this. We ended up getting a pool/ocean view. Wow, look, you can actually see the sandcastle slide right there. Ooh, this is gonna get some really good views. It was a really cool view at night last night when it was storming. It's like the best space. Oh, love it. This is great. Okay, that legitimately might be one of the best rooms I've ever seen at a Disney resort. I love being on this 4th level. I love the fact that you can see the pool and the ocean, so you do get an ocean view without paying the little extra for an ocean view. Everything else, also, it's just gonna be nice up here because being in the end, you're so much closer to everything else that is going on at the resort. So I'm gonna go down, help my family get their stuff packed up because they're heading out today. Me and Kayla paid for the extra night to stay because why not? We're here, might as well take advantage and enjoy it. But it is nice because on this level, this is where you have the laundry, ice, and vending. So if you need a snack, you need some laundry, right there. So I gotta point out where our room is when you're on this down level because I want to show you guys kind of the space we ended up getting because that is a glorious space to be in. I am so happy for that. Also, I always like the fact they do have cornhole, and not only do they have cornhole, it's the Vero Beach Resort cornhole. Kind of want that as a design in my house, to have those to be able to play on. So they're doing the water slide races. Here comes another Stitch. Yeah, apparently Stitch is a theme.
No, the water slide races are a big thing here.
Yeah, they are. They're very competitive.
They do it every few days.
Yeah, they do. I think the last time I did it, I was the slowest by far of everyone.
I like 28 seconds.
I was like, I kept getting stuck. I've learned the thing now to keep my feet up in the air, and actually, it's like just my butt was on the slide.
Francis, let's go.
They actually even post the results over by ebb and flow, so you can actually see. It's hoop. There are some people who fly down this.
Come on, let's go. 3.
Yeah, pelicans. They're in a V shape.
No one's at the front.
Oh, they're changing. They were changing. That's why.
How do they?
So if you're curious, the right top balcony, that is where our room is. So that view I was showing earlier, looking down, that was where we were looking at from. So I gotta go to the beach, help my dad pick up things. I think you understand. This view is still absolutely amazing. Like, I love the fact that we can see the pool, but we can also see the ocean. In reality, I kind of wish we were just staying in this room for the 4 nights we were here, or 3 nights we were here. Right, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday. Yeah, 3 nights. Wish we had this room the entire time, because this is an amazing room. Like, especially that weather moved in last night that we had. We'll totally want that. So, kind of just hanging out in the room right now. Kayla and one of her friends actually are currently out swimming right now. I needed a small break because we've been getting up kind of early every day to go see the turtles. So, the fact that we got to see one means we don't have to go out tomorrow morning to try to find any more turtles. Go down for get some dinner here in a little bit. I think I'm going to do one of the dinner specials they've got to try that out tonight. But this room is really nice. This is 2408. The only thing is that you get the slanted roof, but the room is taller a little bit, and you got 2 full-size room. The kitchenette space does have actual silverware and actual like plates and stuff and everything else. It is one of the ones that you can connect, so it is a connecting room. There's people next door to us, so, but when we came in, all of our stuff that we had was already put out. Like, my coffee was already put out, everything else was already put out for us already. Our bags were hanging up, including my technology bag that I always carry, and also that I needed to be going to the fridge was already in the fridge. So, dang, the service. And then they called Kayla and asked, hey, was everything good? Do you like your view and everything? And we're like, yeah, so this is just like old classic Disney, and I love it, and I miss it so much because it feels like we're just missing out on that every day more and more. Alright, so we found out where we're going to go to dinner. We aren't going to do anything downstairs. We're actually going to go to a local place that is going to be Gypsy's Pizzeria and Italian Cuisine. 16 minutes away from here. It's got a 4.2 star rating. Looks really good. Very hungry and love Italian food. Mostly love pizza. So going to take you guys on the GoPro, show you guys that stuff over there. See if we like it or not, and see if it's something that's worth taking if you have a car here at Vero, which hopefully you do, because honestly to get here you have to drive, so you kind of need to rent a car if you're going to be here. So, did not film anything else after showing the menu at Gypsy, the restaurant we went to. It was very good. We ended up having more food than I wanted to admit to. I got a small pizza thinking, oh, it's like one like the little like 4, 5, 6 slices. No, it had 8, and it was only $14. And it was a full, like, buffalo chicken pizza. Kayla got a baked ziti. It was huge. The portion sizes were insane. It was very good. But we came home with more food than I think we wanted to. So, yeah. I highly recommend, though, going out to, like, it's only about 16 minutes away from Disney's Vero Beach Resort. And it's kind of, like, on the way in, so, but, yeah. It was good. I'm not sure what I want to do, because, like, Kayla and her friend went down to go swim. And I'm kind of beat. I may actually go down to the beach to see what's going on down there, see if there's anything we can see down there. Maybe see if any turtles are coming up, because no turtles came up last night. Unlike today, where they came up a lot, so, or like, did not, go down to the beach to see if there's anything activity, because last night they didn't come up because of all the lightning in the area. So maybe tonight we may see some more action going on with the turtles at night. So we did buy one of those red infrared lights because they tell you not to use any normal lighting. So if I end up taking you out there and it's dark and you can't see anything, it's because I can't see anything and I don't have the screen on. So it's kind of where that's at.